Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to week 7 of my London Marathon training series. I was really happy with how week 6 went, and I'm really happy to see improvement on some of the key metrics, but I was particularly happy with how my long run went. Really happy with that. Set me up very nicely for the week ahead. And in general, there seems to be some nice improvements week on all of the key metrics. So with that in mind, let's have a look at the goals for week 7. Well, now that my cold is out of the way, I really want to hit a big week. I want to hit big mileage and I want to have some good sessions. But ultimately, the aim for this week is to boost my confidence. We've got 10 weeks to go and I feel like I just want to get feeling a bit more like I'm there, you know? So the goal for this week is to boost my confidence. And if I can do that with decent sessions and a good long run and come away at the end of the week feeling like I've crushed it, then that is it. So let's dive in and see how we got on in week 7. I took Monday off. I had a fair bit going on in my life, so I wasn't able to run on Monday. But on Tuesday, I got back on the commute. The run into work was a fairly standard performance, easy running, 7:20 per mile. But on the run home was the first run I didn't need to use my head torch. Spring is finally coming. On Wednesday, I still wanted to hit a double, but I had athletics club in the evening, so I did a nice easy 5 mile run around Barnstable on my lunch break, and then in the evening I went over to the group athletics track at Braunton to do a group session. And if there was ever a session to boost my confidence, this was it. We did 7 times 800 meters. The first 600 has got to be hard, and then the last 200 is a kick, so up the pace. And I felt incredible. We had 90 seconds rest between each one, and I was hitting about 5 minutes per mile per rep. I've never hit paces like that. I felt really sharp. Felt like I was running fast, but I handled it really well. I didn't tail off or anything, so I felt really sharp. That was like the session that made me think, yes, there's progress. I was a bit nervous going into it because in the early part of the week I had been feeling my calf and I was feeling a bit of tightness in my lunchtime run. However, I didn't feel a single thing during the session, so really happy with that. I'm just really happy with how the session went. And then on Thursday, no double, I went for a single run. I went for 1 hour easy in the evening. However, it's not easy when you've got a belly full of food. What a rookie mistake. I come home, I had my dinner because I was starving, and then I went out for my run. Meant to be easy. It's not easy when you've got a belly full of food. But hey, rookie mistake. I've still got 8 miles for the day, so it all counts. And then it's Friday, it's Valentine's Day, and love is in the air. But there's no love for the run I did in the morning. My run commute into work, 40-mile-an-hour headwinds, 5 miles of it. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely no love for that. But you think, oh, that's okay because you'll get a tailwind on the way home. Of course I didn't. The wind died down by then, so I thought it was going to be a nice tailwind, but it wasn't, so I did the run anyway. And anyway, it wasn't the best day, but I got another 11 miles in the mileage jar, so productive. And then I went out for dinner on Friday night, so I moved my long run from Saturday to Sunday. So on Saturday, I just did a quick 4 miles pre-breakfast blast, just to get the extra bits of mileage in. You make those marginal gains, just boost the mileage for the week, which set me up nicely for Sunday. And then as we move into Sunday, I already know I've got 45 miles done for the week. So that's already a good week. So whatever I do now on the Sunday will turn a good week into a great week. So I could get some really high mileage, get above 60. So it should make a decent week of running. And without further ado, let's jump into the highlights.
Good morning. Today is long run day and I've got a bit of a long run session in mind. So I plan to do 18 to 20 miles. I've done a 5 mile warm up already, and then what I'll do is I'll do 4 miles at 6-minute miling, 3 miles at 5:55 pace, 2 miles at 5:50 pace, and 1 mile at 5:45 pace as intervals. So I'll have recoveries in between, not quite sure, maybe a couple of minutes of a float in between. And then the idea then is I've done 5 miles warm up, 10 miles of decent effort, and then I'll do say 2 to 5 miles cool down to make 18 to 20. The idea is just building on what we did last week, more overall volume and more specific volume. And then we're just generally moving in the right direction. So I'll take the camera out with me and we'll see how we get on. Right, I've done 3 strides, about 60 meters long. just to get the legs opening up and just get the heart rate back up. And I'm about to get into the first rep, 4 miles at 6 minutes per mile. Okay, rep 1, here we go. That's rep 1 done, 4 miles in 23:35, something like that. So under 6s. It's hellishly windy today, so we'll see how we get on. You know, some of it will be tailwind, some of it will be headwind, but we'll just see how we get on. I'll take a couple of minutes now and then I'll hit the 3 miler, and that's got to be at 5:55. We'll aim for it. That's rep 3 done. 3 miles in 17:40, so just under 5:55. That was hard. Headwind and lots of hilly bits, or slopes or inclines. Yeah, that was hard, that one. Couple minute jog recovery, or walk jog recovery, and then into the 2 miler. 2 miles done, under 5:50 pace. Just got the 1 mile to go. Looking for 5:45. Come on, starting to feel pretty fatigued. 1 mile done, 5:44. That was a tough one. Into a headwind, up a hill, but it's done. Just on the cool down now. There we are, long run done. Got 20 miles in the end, in 2 hours 13, so average of 6:41. So 5.5 mile warm up, 10 miles of volume in the middle, and then another 4 or so cool down. So very, very productive, very, very happy with that. Time to recover now.
So there we have it, week 7 completed, and the theme of the week is how fresh and fit I felt. I've just felt really, really, really good all week, and there's 3 reasons I think for this. Number 1, my body weight has come down. I'm lugging 3 kilos less around with me, so everything just feels easier. The runs are easier, everything feels easier. The second thing is, I've started having these electrolyte drinks. It's not a plug or anything like that, it's just what I'm trying out. I basically have one in the morning, and if I do a session or a long run, I might have one in the morning, one in the evening. And I just felt it's like filling me up with all my minerals and salts and just feel really, really sharp and alert. So I've done a little trial pack of them. I'm now going to do a bulk load and just keep doing it because it makes me feel really, really good. But the main factor is I felt like my fitness is improving, but the metrics haven't quite kept up. Now I have had a cold, so I think they have been suppressing it. Now the cold's out of the way, the fitness has come through, and we've really seen a jump in fitness, and I think that's the key thing. So let's have a look at the stats for the week. Well, the mileage was just shy of 65. That is the highest mileage in the block. That is the highest mileage I've done in about 6 months. I'm really, really, really happy with that. That is heading in the right direction. My body weight before my long run was 68.4 kilos. That is the lightest in the block. So again, that is heading in the right direction. My Strava fitness has jumped from 74 to 89. That is a huge improvement, but I have felt very, very fit throughout the week. I knew the fitness was coming, just get that cold out of the way, and it has exploded. So that's really, really high now. My long run, that's 20 miles. That is the longest in the block, and I felt really, really, really good doing it. So I'm really happy with that. And then injuries, nothing really. I had a bit of tightness in my calf towards the early part of the week, but that has gone away. So I've finished the week with no injuries. So all in all, I'm really, really, really happy with how this week has gone. I feel like week 7 is where I've turned a corner. My fitness and everything has just exploded, and now I've got 10 weeks to go, and I feel like this has set me up really nicely for the last 10 weeks. We'll just dial into marathon training, keep chipping away, keep chipping away, keep chipping away. So anyway, guys, that's a wrap for the week. Week 7 completed. Really happy. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this content, please do me a massive favor and like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to leave any comments, I'm happy to get back to you. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.